You know, when there's drama around, especially around the anime community, I tend to tiptoe around it. I don't like getting in drama, but I saw myself as the perfect person to talk about something like this because it's definitely come to a point where it needs to be talked about. If you have no idea what I'm talking about Chibi Reviews making a statement online. Whether it be satire or not, he still made the statement and said, if you're gonna hate me, you're gonna have to just hate me. And the statement goes, you know I'm about to get a lot of flack for this, but here it is. He says, Loli does not mean you're a and his stance on it won't change because watering down words only helps actual criminals. If you find it weird, so be it. People have a lot of mixed stances on this and that's fair. However, let's not help people that do actual crimes get away with hurting others. Anyways, that's his stance and hate him if you want to. I feel like the word lolly has become so watered down that people don't really know what to call it anymore. At first, when I first got into the anime community and I was seeing like people that would describe themselves as lollies, it was more so the person that would look younger in anime. And then once I finally evolved as an anime weeb, I guess you could say, I saw what people were actually calling lollies. Do I think the word lolly means pedophilic stuff? Not necessarily, because there's a type of demographic of people in anime that are just flat-chested and look younger. Do I think people that are going after them, that are saying like Anya is like good looking, or you know the words that I don't want to say that they're saying, or they're saying something about Kana, or they're saying something about the little girl from the other little girl from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, or the Koneko, I think her name is. When you start saying I want to lewd people like that, that's where the line kind of gets crossed for me, because they can exist in anime. It's just weird if you sexualize them, I feel. And with this statement by Chibi, I want to say there's truth to it, because the word lolly is not necessarily a weird word. It's a weird thing, yes. Like the thing in One Piece about that dragon girl or dragon lady or like mermaid princess, I thought that whole thing was weird. The thing in One Piece where the girl was wearing a bikini and she had a golden helmet on and that was it, and she had golden armor, that whole arc where she was fighting for half of the show, I'm like, bro, get this off my screen. I don't want to see this. And when you say things like this and then follow it up with your most liked comment of all of this is the first thing that you see. I didn't even have to make that up. It's the first thing that you see when you scroll right down and you see this person, whatever their name is, saying it's normal that somebody might not like it, but harassing somebody over fiction is a mental illness. With that statement, there may be some truth to that, because as an anime fan, I can't go judge a Marvel fan. I can't go judge a music lover. I can't go judge somebody because of what they like. A hobby is a hobby. People love doing things. I'm not gonna judge you unless it's a super weird thing that you're doing, you know? And even then, I might just ignore you because that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't care about what you got going on. I'm enjoying my things. I'll let you enjoy your things. But the problem here is the picture that's right under that is a very, very young appearing girl with a shirt that's hanging off of her, weirdly enough, saying Lulu every lolly. And right under that is Chibi Reviews saying agreed. Now, I don't know if he's, I don't know what he's agreeing with. That's the problem here. That's the problem. I don't know what he's agreeing with. Are you agreeing with the picture that is outlandish and weird? Or are you agreeing with the statement up there that is a little extreme, but at the same time might have a little bit truth to it? I can't look past the weird ass picture he put right here though. What I found most interesting about this is how the media took this statement, you know? One of the best examples was Tevin saying, I cannot wait for the video examples to come out for you in the next 2 years. And I understand what he's saying here, you know? Even if that was satire from Chibi, it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird, you know? And Chibi also said, if you hate me, if you don't like me, about me saying this, it's my stance, I'm gonna die on its heel. But he then proceeds to go, imagine hoping somebody harms kids because you hate them. Imagine hoping somebody says, where is kids in this statement at all, you know? And how can you have, how could you say this is super gross for you to wish for? It says a lot about more than you than me. Nigga, you just said that they can hate you if they want to, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's calling you a weirdo. He's saying that you're weird for saying what you said, and that's the hill that you decided to stand on. You made that hill. You made that hole, now lay in it. And that's exactly what he's saying. Is since you said that weird take, I can't wait for the video essays to say that you're a weirdo to come out on you. Back and forth, and he says that Chibi is a little slimy little worm, and he also says you talk big until somebody calls you out, then you fold. Honestly, I can't depict that. Make a stance about something that you care about, about something that you feel obviously strong enough to make a Twitter post about, then after that you say, I don't care what you feel about me. If you hate me, you hate me. You can't then go in somebody else's post and be like, you think I'm doing this? You calling me a weirdo makes me feel upset. You did that to yourself and said it's okay to do that to you. What do you mean? I think what I didn't like the most is how the two communities reacted though. Tevin's community felt like it was more so calling him stupid, more so calling him weird for having that opinion, which is what he wanted, which is what he said is okay. But it feels like Chibi's community, which I don't know if that has anything to do with Chibi. I don't know if that's the community he's fostering, the community he's raising, but it seemed like they all got racist, like super racist, super fast. As a black dude, I didn't know how to feel about that because I'm like, damn, this could be anybody. It could be Afro, it could be me, it could be literally anybody to make a bold accusation to what you just said. We could make a bold accusation about, and you would turn your community into a spearhead and throw it back at us. Now, that's not what he's doing, but it's what feels like is happening. This dude posting this picture saying anime can also be black, and then the person from K-On! Saying, please leave me alone, I don't have any money. Like, what the fuck? What the hell is this? With this dude saying, how typical can you get with this blurred image, which I hope I blurred out, is showing this on the screen, showing all of this racist stereotypical stuff on the screen. And it gets worse. It gets even worse than this. How bad does it need to get for you guys to realize that you don't gotta be racist at every single step that you gotta take? You know, you can just say you're wrong and your opinion is invalid or something like that. You don't have to go to the extreme racism arc. And, you know, and as I'm going to be like a creator in this space, I realize that being a black creator is gonna be like that. You know, it doesn't matter if I was black or any other race, honestly. I see the painful and hateful stuff that they say to people that are Asian, the painful and hateful stuff they say to people that are white sometimes too. White people get racist stuff said to them, and you may feel like, oh, it doesn't happen because they're white. No, everybody gets that shade and dose of racism, and it's weird. It's always weird every single time. It's just an anime opinion. I mean, even this video right now is just my opinion on the subject. Do I feel like Loli is weird? I feel like Loli is something that can be dragged until you make it weird, you know? Loli in its base form is just a little person in anime, you know, a little girl in the anime. But it's weird when you start sexualizing that little girl in the anime or that little boy. That's why I could never get past the first season of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, because I couldn't look past the fact that this huge boobed dragon lady is with this little ass boy. And Kana and the other girl's relationship, or whatever you call that, it's weird to me. I can't get past that. And that's my opinion. That's my thing. Was it good when you were just focused on Miss Kobayashi and Toru? Yes, but when you got past that, when you got to the beach scene with this, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, it got weird. I couldn't even finish the most recent season of Konosuba. I love Konosuba, but when that little girl was calling Kazuma big brother, it weirded me out. I'm gonna be honest, it weirded me out. And I don't know if it was supposed to. I know with my favorite anime, ReZero, even with ReZero, they called Subaru the little girl user. And you think I like that? You think I was like, yes? No. No, I wasn't. I looked at that and I cringed. I cringed at that. I don't know if Subaru cringed at that. I can't remember what happened actually, but I just know that all the things with him and Petra, like, being in this space, you see shit that you don't want to see. And with that, you should be able to understand what I'm saying by what I just said. Regardless though, with this whole situation, regardless if it has something to do with Tevin, regardless if it has something to do with Chibi, it does have something to do with Chibi, because Chibi said his stance. He made it clear that he wasn't going to change his opinion, and he said, you can hate me if you want. Now, that does not give you the power to then go after somebody, because you just said they can hate you if they want and they can say anything, for one, and then you're making assumptions, you're making accusations that he's saying that you harm people. He didn't say that. He said he can't wait to watch some video essays that come out about you. Where was the, I hope that you harm people? You know, maybe it's gonna be a good video essay. Maybe it might be a bad one. That's what you do that determines that. If you aren't doing anything bad, if you aren't doing anything that hurts children or whatever it may be, then you don't have to worry about any video essays coming out about you. Maybe it's gonna be how great you are as a creator. And with me being a creator in this space, with me being the same exact thing that Chibi is, I review anime, I review and react to anime, I do a lot of ReZero stuff. I wanted to do a collab with Chibi and Ekidona because those were people that I felt like I wanted to collab with, people that I felt like were not like-minded, but people that also love ReZero, and I feel like in the same way that I do, besides reading the novels. Because that's just something I haven't done. I read up to a point. I read up to, I feel like arc 6, when Subaru changes his fit is when I read to. And I just want us to be more of a community instead of butting heads at every point in time. But when we slur out racist stuff, when we slur out bad takes, and when we slur out stupid things, it should just be ignored. It should just be civilly talked about without going into racist delving things. And it should just be able to be that without being weird, you know? Because that's what anime is. Anime is just anime, and we all love anime, right? But I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like button and hit the little bell just to let me know, you know, and then just leave down in the comments, what do you feel is the right thing here? Do you feel like lollies are weird? Do you feel like lolly should be disabled as a term? Do you feel like there should be a different term for it? Do you feel like that it can be in the anime as long as people don't weird it out, you know? I feel like everything can be okay, you know? I still love Sanji, but Sanji does some weird shit. I gotta tell you, like, I look at him and I say, yeah, he's my favorite character because I like his backstory, I like his moves, I like that he only uses his feet, I like that he cooks great food, obviously. And, you know, I just like that. But at the same time, when I see the certain things he does with girls, I'm just like, you know? But how do you guys feel about this whole thing in the comments? Let me know down there. And yeah, other than that, I have nothing to say but like, subscribe, all that great stuff. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos, and peace.